Hi everyone, hope you're all doing good. So this is Trading Coach this side, and in today's video we are going to use Heikenashi Candles to study the market behavior. So if you have a problem with reading the price action, or if you're not getting clarity in using the price action techniques, we can use Heikenashi Candles to identify the market behavior. We can use Heikenashi Candles to study the price action, and we can use Heikenashi Candles to understand what's going on behind the scenes. So in this video we are going to do that. We are also going to discuss about the advantages of using Heikenashi Candles, and we are also going to discuss about the disadvantages of using Heikenashi Candles. Alright, so as usual, before we get into the topic, I recommend you to hit on the subscribe button, tap on the notification icon so that you can receive more insightful contents and more trading lessons just like these directly on your feed. And now, without wasting any further time, let us get into the topic. Alright, so right now I'm looking at the Nifty 50 15 minutes time frame. So right now I'm using the candlestick chart. You can clearly see this. So when we are studying the candlesticks over here, you can notice that the candlesticks has a lot of gap ups and gap downs, right? And apart from having a lot of gap ups and gap downs, the candlestick also has a lot of volatility, right? Sometimes the market seems to be very random and the prices seems to be moving with nothing but noise, right? So because of these aspects, because of this volatility, because of this random noises, because of this unexpected gap ups and gap downs, many people find it very hard to use the price action technique. So many people find it a little difficult to make trading decisions based on price action. So now what we can do is we can reduce this problem to a certain extent by using Heikenashi Candles. So in this particular platform, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Heikenashi Candles. So let me just switch from the candlestick to Heikenashi Candles, and let's see how it reduces the problem, and we'll also see like how it improves our focus and clarity. All right, let's do that. Alright, so you can take a look at the chart right now. I have switched from the traditional candlesticks to a Heikenashi candle, and as you can see the chart right now, one of the major impact of switching from candlesticks to Heikenashi is that we are not seeing any gaps on the price, right? So we are not seeing gap ups, we are not seeing gap downs. So we are completely eliminating the price gaps. Another important aspect is we can also see a reduced noisy price fluctuations, right? So you see those wild price fluctuations on the candlestick. Now we are no longer seeing those, right? So if you look at the price action over here, exactly from this point to this point, we are seeing a lot of green candles and less number of red candles, which technically means we are seeing a very strong upside momentum, or we are seeing a very strong uptrend. Likewise, from this point to this point, we are seeing a lot of red candles with equal number of green candles, which means the market is actually on sideways, right? So let me mark out the different stages which we can see on the price with the help of Heikenashi Candles. So exactly from this particular point, which I have marked as the beginning of the uptrend, from this point till this particular point, which I have marked as the end of the uptrend, we can see a lot of green candles and less number of red candles, right? So this technically means we are seeing more upside momentum and we are seeing a more buying pressure on the price action. So in these type of market conditions, we need to look for bullish trading opportunities, okay? Likewise, let us also focus our analysis on the price movements over here. So let me mark it out. From here till this particular point, we can notice that the number of bullish as well as the bearish candles are almost equal, right? Both in terms of number and both in terms of size, both of them are almost equal. So we can say that both buying pressure as well as the selling pressure, both the bulls as well as the bears are almost equal in power. So that is the reason why we are seeing a kind of a sideways market over here. And as you can notice, with the help of Heikenashi Candles, we can clearly study this sideways market, right? We can clearly look at the support level exactly over here. And likewise, we can also see a very clear-cut resistance level exactly over here. And moreover, we can also notice how the price action reacted at this particular resistance level. So first there was a breakout from this particular resistance level, and right after the breakout there is a quick reversal. Of course, this is a kind of a false breakout setup. So right after this, you can see the prices continued to downside, and even it has broken the support level as well. And from this particular point onwards, we can see a very good breakout on the downside. And since we see a very good breakout, we can clearly understand that sellers are actually in control of the market right now. Since sellers are in control of the market right now, we can look forward to take short positions. We can look forward to take bearish positions on the market. The reason is, since sellers are in control of the prices, since sellers are winning the battle here, we can expect the prices to move even lower, or at least we can see a lot of bearish activity on the price action in upcoming days. All right. And of course, now the thing is, you might ask me, what if the prices goes up? What if the market conditions change? What if the market sentiment completely reverses? Well, to be honest, that is absolutely possible. The market conditions might quickly shift, but here the major key point is, if the prices has to change, it has to change through the price action, right? If the market is about to change the direction, if the market is about to get into the hands of buyers, if buyers are going to take control of the price action, then we will see a very good sign, or we will see a very good indication directly on the price itself, right? So price itself is a leading tool for us to understand the market. So if the market condition is about to change, if the prices are about to go up, then the prices has to break this particular level over here. So we have a nice level over here, right? So let me mark it out. So this particular level that you see over here, where the market has created a breakout. So in order for the prices to go up, the price action has to break through this particular level. So if the market or the price action breaks through this specific level, if it breaks through this and if it continues to go up, then of course we can say that the buyers are in control of the price. The buyers have taken control of the price. Unless and until we see a break over here, we cannot say the buyers have taken control of the price. So right now we can see that the sellers are in control. Unless and until we see a clear evidence on the price action, we have to keep taking short positions. All right. So this is how we study the price action. Okay. So most of the people find it a little difficult to study the price action in the beginning stages, but with continuous practice, you'll be able to study the price action much more with clarity. So to conclude, if you are finding a little difficult to study the price action using traditional candlesticks, you can always switch back to Heikenashi candles, and you can use the Heikenashi candles to study the price action. Alright, so now we have understood how to study the price action with the help of Heikenashi candles. We understood how to see the market behavior using Heikenashi candles. Now what we will do is, let us discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of using the Heikenashi candles. Alright. So here are the advantages as well as the disadvantages of using Heikenashi candles. So first of all, when you're using Heikenashi candles, you'll get more clarity on the price, right? So one of the advantages, you'll be able to understand the price action with much more clarity. And second thing is, you'll be able to understand the market behavior and changes in the market behavior. So whenever the market is bullish, or whenever the market is bearish, or whenever the market condition changes from bullish to bearish, you'll be able to comprehend all these changes just by looking at the price action. And of course, price action and sentiment becomes even easier to understand. When you're using Heikenashi candles, you can easily understand the price action as well as the market sentiment. So just like any other trading tools, Heikenashi candles also has some kind of disadvantages. So one of the major disadvantage is that it hides the gap ups and gap downs. So as we have seen in the example, it completely removes the gap ups and gap downs, which means if you are using any gap based trading strategy, you won't be able to use Heikenashi candles. Alright. If you're a gap up trader or if you're a gap down trader, then you need to avoid Heikenashi candles altogether, because it will completely remove the price gaps. Alright. And another important disadvantage is that you won't be able to see the candlestick patterns. So since Heikenashi Candles just smooths out the price, it just removes all the noises on the price. It also removes all the vital candlestick patterns. So if you're an advanced price action trader, you won't be using any kind of candlestick patterns. So say for example, in my trading analysis, in my trading approach, I don't use any candlestick patterns. But if you are using candlestick patterns, then you have to reconsider using the Heikenashi candles, or at least you need to use both Heikenashi candles as well as the candlestick patterns in combination. Alright. So these are some of the advantages and disadvantages of using Heikenashi candles. So I hope you like this video. If you have any questions or if you have any queries about this particular topic, you can leave it on the comment section below. I will try to answer them. And if you like this video, please click on the like button. It will be very much helpful for me to create more contents just like these. And finally, thanks a lot for watching and happy trading.